Hello there, cosmic kittens and planetary puppies. Welcome to full moon week. Yes, we got a beautiful full moon in Sagittarius hitting us on Wednesday, and it's trining with Mars. And what that means, it's going to be a lot of energy encouraging us to like go after our passions or discover new passions, chasing and seeking after really awesome opportunities that we wouldn't do before. It's almost like the boundaries for our comfort zones are being demolished, if you will. So on that note, anything you need to know about me, down below in the description box below is where you find everything, including your timestamps. We're just going to do a quick connect in with our guides. Ooh, and thank you everyone on Instagram who joined me for my live free readings. I'll be doing that every Thursday. If you're not following me on Instagram, my stuff for Instagram is down below in the description box below, so you can join us on Thursdays to get a free reading. All right, let's take a deep breath in. We're still feeling remnants of that little energy. There are things out of our control, but there are plenty of things that we can do in the meantime while we're waiting, okay? Spirit's asking us to come in present, be present now. Take another deep breath, close your eyes. Go to your cozy space. You're safe here. It's just us and our guides. We can relax and put everything down that's not going on right now. That doesn't belong here and now with us. Now, take another deep breath and call in your spirit guides and guardian angels. Thank them for their patience and understanding and guidance. Even if we don't hear it at the time, we see it later and we acknowledge that. And we're going to ask them to guide us to the team that we are on for this week. Ooh. Team 1. Which one is it, Spirit? Okay. Team 1. Team 2. And Team 3. All right, 1, 2, and 3 you're all set, and we're going to kick it off with Team 1. Hey there, Team 1. Woo, I like what I see with this LENORMAND. Let's see what your name is. Win-win outcome is forecast. Win-win. Things are definitely going to work out in your favor, and it's going to be a win-win for everybody. So whatever you think might be impossible, or like, I don't see how I'm going to get a win out of this, Spirit's about to show you. Okay? Big time. You guys have a lot of good energy. If things have been up in the air, if things have been very stressful, especially financially, work-wise, maybe even depression for being, maybe you're alone, things are about to turn around. This is the week where things really get moving. If you are feeling enthusiastic or feeling like doing stuff, go with that energy. Spirit wants you to know they are supporting that, and they will be showing you in the physical plane through people. Okay, especially, it's going to be very strong. Like, can't make this shit up type of stuff. Okay, so we have the book with the fox. So for some of you, if you're looking how to boost your business, there's about to be a big reveal coming in. A lot of information that's going to work for you. It's going to be something like, oh, why didn't I think of that before? Oh, wow, that sounds like something I can do. Something that's really going to boost you, get you standing out. We have the fox with the sun, too. And for those of you at work, and you're looking for, like, maybe extra, like, maybe... There's a couple things going on. That's why I paused, guys. Hang tight. They're talking about, like, people maybe want to branch off but not lose the position they're in. There's going to be opportunities coming in. They're going to fit your schedule. Okay? For others, it's going to be an opportunity. Maybe you've been looking And now it's finally being revealed, okay? Things are going to be opening up for you guys work-wise big time, whether you have your own business or maybe you want to take a hobby and make it into a business, you know, online or something. There's a whole bunch of shining light on that. Go for it, go for it, go for it. If you're feeling passionate about it, seek out those opportunities. I feel like for some of you, looking is really going to be the big I mean, you're going to find all sorts of stuff. You're like, I looked before and didn't see anything. And boom, there it is. Okay. We have the world. So when it comes to business, whether it's your own or career, whether you're working or looking, it's everything that you have known is now, that's done. That's in the past. And you're entering a brand new phase and it's running very strong. In fact, you're going to be in love with it. King Cups energy. This is flowing in very strong from this full moon. More of the love, the happiness, the joy, you know, just sitting there, just smiling and I just feel so good. Very strong energy there for you guys. It's like what you won't see is these opportunities and the information coming in to help you to get to where you've been wanting to go. It's like all the blocks are removed. And not only that, but your blocks are removed. Anything outside your comfort zone, you have no problem with. That's the energy that's coming in for you guys. I'm so excited. Oh my God. Okay, we have the fish here with the stork and the clouds going away. So the storm is definitely passing here as we get a confirmation with the world. Okay, whatever financial issues you've been having, it looks like we got a new arrival. And it's not only just that, it's like long awaited. If you have not been feeling well, if you've been feeling psychically blocked, maybe you've been in a negative emotional mode, that could be from depression or mental anguish. We've been through a lot, guys. And maybe it wasn't just you, but maybe the environment or the people you've had to deal with. All of a sudden, everything gets cleared. When that storm comes in, it's like the wings are so wide, it's blowing all the other crap away from you. And then the flow happens. There's this huge flow of feeling good, feeling more enthusiastic, hope, things arriving, especially money-wise. Now, what you do with that, it's up to you. But they say be very discerning when your good luck comes your way, right? Remember why you've been wanting money, okay, to handle everything. That's a big one for a lot of people, because a lot of people, even though we have this beautiful energy encouraging us to go and do stuff, we don't want to do certain things just off the hip. Okay, yes, maybe you want new clothes, maybe you want a new this or a new that, maybe you need those things too, but the first thing is let's get those bills paid off, right? So down the road you got the money. Okay, you'll be very, very glad you did. We have a Divine Feminine here with the Garden to the Heart. If you have any invites from some, remember, these are energies, always, never gender. If you get an invitation to go out, or maybe it's like, hey, join this girl's going live, blah, blah. It doesn't matter. You'd be surprised on what you're going to find. A big, huge heart opener here. Engaging with people, feeling, wow, like, yeah, I've met people before, but this was something else, a whole other level, right? Because the past people and situations, groups or whatever, you've engaged in before and been very disappointed. That has now been blown away. We do have the stork over the garden. Anything that doesn't belong is being blown away. Your way is clear. For some of you going out, you never know who you're going to meet. We do have the heart here. Now, for those of you who've been struggling with love, and I'm not just talking about romantic love, we're talking about self-love, you know, trying to be loving and compassionate towards others, but then trying to maneuver on how do I get that to myself instead of giving it all away to them, all that is about to settle down. Okay, it's going to be very clear. We have the sun trumping the clouds here, okay? The end of the darkness, the end of the heaviness, it's all blowing in this week, starting now, which is Monday. And then, guess what? Your heart starts flowing. Passion starts coming in. Start feeling a little bit more, like, happier with you. And definitely staying away from those who just haven't reached us yet. Okay? Everything's going to become very clear. It's going to be a little easier. I just keep hearing that with the King of Cups energy. I should have pulled that out, but Spirit wanted me to leave it in the deck. I just feel this emotional, like epiphany coming in for all of us, Team One. That it's like a huge heart opener. You know, this flow, and we're not going to let anybody. We don't even think about anybody trying to disturb it because they couldn't, because it's so powerful. Especially how you're feeling about yourself. Yes, you deserve happiness, damn it. Yes, you deserve to sleep when you need it, damn it. Because you can't help others or give to others if you have nothing for yourself. You can't sustain that. It's impossible. Mind, body, and soul. Okay. Oh, yes, things I do. You know, when it's a win-win situation, everything is going to work out. We do have justice here. Everything is coming into balance now. No longer just deficit down here. Or, I'm sorry, prosperity way down here, deficit way up here. Now everything's coming down to balance. Just remember, if you guys do get a nice amount of income coming in, some little surprise bonus or a refund or something you weren't expecting, somebody owed you money, all of a sudden here it is. Be mindful to use that money extremely wisely or save it. That's just a big message from Spirit to whoever. Take what resonates, pitch out the rest. All right, so psychically, spiritually, we have the book with the fish and the divine feminine. The book and the fish talks about spiritual knowledge. Of course, we've been having downloads, but now this is going to be out in the open in the physical plane. Okay, you're not going to miss the information. You're not going to miss your gifts. Was that me? Or was it no? You're not going to be able to question it. It's going to be that clear and that strong and that obvious. Okay, so be open for that. Our intuitive gifts are seriously being strengthened by this full moon, especially with the passion and love we're feeling that opens up, you know, that connection with our higher self. So we have all this soul energy flowing through us now, which makes us extremely powerful in love, joy, most importantly, the pursuit of our happiness, our passions, because through that, everything else around us starts shifting, and you will be seeing that in the physical plane. We have the fox to the stork to the garden. Some of you might that have events or were thinking him and Han about doing something in the public or for the public, whether it be on social media or in real life. We do have a blessed opportunity flying in. I do feel for some of you, you will be looking for that opportunity, and boom, there it is. We have the stork. Maybe you've been waiting to hit it big, or at least get a little bigger following, maybe on your Instagram or Facebook accounts or your website. There is opportunities coming in, long awaited. It's time. You've been practicing showing up. Boom, 8 of Pentacles. So it's time to step it up, Spirit says. All right, you're going to get that opportunity, but I feel like there's an energy here. So no matter what you're doing for social activities or like meeting new people, doing different new things, finding your passion, through finding your passion is what's going to open all this up for you. Like basically behind, it's like easy guidance, you know, it's like around the corner. Boom, there it is, okay? That seems to be a theme song, okay? Boom, there it is. Sorry. Okay, 8 of Pentacles talking about, okay, once these opportunities come in, I feel like it's the passion to expand and grow is what brings these opportunities to you and you to them. It's a strong ass magnet, you guys. Oh my God, Team One, I'm excited. I am so excited for you guys. All right. We have the book to the stork. So long-awaited information. If you guys have been waiting for certain things, you need more information before moving forward. It's coming in. It's definitely going to take a huge weight off that heart flowing. Definitely information coming in. It's going to open up that heart. Sorry, I just punched my camera. Divine feminine to the stork. Some of you that have been wanting or trying to conceive, it looks like there is a blessing coming through is very strong. We have the sun, something that's going to brighten and nourish, and we know the traditional tarot does have little kids in it. So for some of you, for others, it's the birth of you. It's a birth of passion. It's like you've been waiting to feel this, and here it comes. And the opportunities, you're going to see everything so clearly. Is there anything on that, Spirit? Ooh, big reveal. Oh, wait. Wow. 78 card pickup. Yeah. Okay, so the strength card is very important. Spirit wants you guys to be reminded, as well as temperance. The strength card talks about courage. You guys are going to be inundated. Oh my God. Thanks, Gabriel, for the help on the English here. You're just going to be almost overwhelmed, but in a good way, with courage. It's almost like getting out of your comfort zone, and the anxiety is just done. And you'll be getting excited. Go with that. That's your soul going, yes, we're going this way. You can hear me now. Go with it. Go with it. Go, go, go. Temperance, though. Just a reminder. Like I said earlier, you can't be sacrificing your sleep or your health for other people. You know, I understand some situations. It's really hard if you're the only, like, caregiver. But you need to ask for help. Because you need rest. You do. You need to recoup mentally and emotionally. That is a very big message for somebody out there from Spirit. Oh my God. You guys are going to have a huge week. So remember, you know, take every opportunity. If you're feeling passionate about doing something new, go do that. Spirit's going to back you up like a boss. You're not going to be doing it alone. I feel like there's going to be people connecting more and more online. Actually speaking. You know, a lot of people get shy out there. Okay, see, this is where this is coming in right now. Now that the karmic lessons have been learned and we've been really struggling to stay here and now, especially over the past few weeks, this is our real soul contract. Okay, this is the soul. Okay, we did our stuff. We did our karmic stuff. We're done. Now it's time to live. Now there's like this energy of freedom, wanting to be adventurous, exploring all opportunities, right? We have the wall in reverse, obstacles gone. There is no walls. I kept saying they're like destroyed, you know. Feast of plenty, choices and their consequences. Spirit's just doing a reminder about money. I don't know who's watching this, and we're all having issues with money. Oh my God, seriously. So, but we need to remember what we do today. We want to make sure what we are doing today is going to benefit us down the road. Okay, just keep that in mind. Unmarked trail revelation. Not being afraid to take these new roads, new opportunities. You know, we just know it sounds good. Let's go check it out, because there's no harm in that. And you're going to have a better time than you think. But if you go into it already feeling, well, you know, these things are blah, blah, then don't do it. Do not do it. Spirit's going to hammer you. Are you doing it because you want to feed the disappointment? See what I mean? We're trying to stay out of that. You want to be pulled out of it. You want to feel better. Then don't keep going towards things that don't have that mindset when you're going in there. If you have a problem getting out of that mindset when a new opportunity is presented, step back. Forcing yourself in there is not going to cure it or make it vanish if you have that mindset there. Okay, just keep, I don't know who that was for. Dust Devil, moving out of stagnation. There's that wind. What was I talking about? There's this huge wind blowing for you guys, Team 1, with this full moon, and it's all blessings. And all you have to do is dust off your wings, because we're all angels down here, right? Dust off your wings and just grab your parachute and off you go. It's going to be a very wonderful week for you guys. Take care. Hello there, Team 2. All right, let's see what your theme is. A personal issue reaches resolution. That's the second theme in a row where it's like things are coming, closure. This is a very deeply personal energy I'm feeling for you guys. Things that maybe you've been trying to work through mentally or emotionally. Excuse me, Gabriel. But it looks like there might be some things that are going to come up. The things you've been wondering about. Why can't I this? Why am I blah? Spirit is about to reveal this in the strongest and clearest way ever with this full moon energy. And you know what? I feel like the release is going to be so... it's amazing, but it can be overwhelming. So make sure you're taking time for yourself this week as the epiphanies or the truth comes through extremely clear for you. Okay, let's get started. All right, we have the bear. Okay, the bear in my decks, unless they tell me otherwise, represents archangel or higher level you know, gods, goddesses, deities, whatever you believe, angel energy, like say, for instance, the archangels, the seraphim, are definitely making an appearance. They're very strong energy around you guys this week, Team 2 specifically. We have the child, a small, new, but very powerful start. Okay, this is talking about some of you may have or are dealing with childhood trauma coming up. There's a lot of people now starting to talk about it more and more online, especially if it's a very strong parental figure. Okay, as Spirit says, there is a light coming in to help you to see very clearly, to help with the release, to help with the healing. Okay, for those of you. Now, for others of you, there is a small start here happening. Definitely pay attention to your sign. Spirit, I think the stars, or I want to say pinpoints of light, like kind of like, you know, like these are going to be confirmations for some of you. Remember, take what resonates, pitch out the rest. This could also be a monetary gain. It's going to be bigger than you expect, but not at first, okay? But it's going to grow into something a lot more steady and a lot more profitable for some of you out there. Okay. So any issues any of you been having mentally, emotionally, or everything, you know, all of the above. Okay, Spirit is coming in very strong energy to wrap things up. Okay, with the coffin here, we do have the bear with the clouds. It's very strong. If you guys have been under very strong, heavy emotional energy like depression, anger, resentment, you can't seem to pull out of it. It's very deep. I've been there. That pressure down there is something else. It will keep you there. There's something coming in. Spirit's just chopping it. Just boom. Just taking out. Okay, so there's going to be an ending to this going into this full moon. Okay, it's going to be feeding you with light. The Spirit's very specific on me saying it that way. So any confusion you had before, okay, towards committing, all right, to anything, to moving forward, to trying something new, okay, the child does sit above the ring. There is a new, long-lasting opportunity that's been waiting for you. And maybe you've seen it, but you took the safer route and you've been doing that repeatedly and it's not working. Okay, now with this like axe coming down on the depression and clearing out, that's a big strong energy. This full moon is designed to knock that out, to get you moving, okay? Not only that, but we're going to be feeling this. A lot more passion about moving forward, especially if it has to do with a major decision. Okay, with the crossroads underneath it. Spirit says the one path that you've been walking on is now blocked. And the winds, there was a huge wind energy coming in with Team 1. I feel like it is there for Team 2. It's going to be basically blowing you in the right direction. And you'll see that it's not going to be that hard. It's not going to be that tough. It's actually going to be, you're going to get excited about it and go, oh, I can do that, you know. Some people don't, if it has to do with technology or learning something new, depending, you know, you don't have to be like 50, but I mean, there's some people that have been, I don't know if I want to try this, you know, this, it's new, I got to learn all this and I got to do that, I don't know how to, you know. Spirit's about to make it very clear that you're meant to go that way because that's we're moving out of all these karmic contracts. The past cannot. That's why all this shit's coming up for us right now. Trauma, past trauma, we're starting to see stuff and go, oh my God, that's why I do this. And that's why I chase after that and blah, blah, blah. Spirit has to have us see that so we can start, you know, making new behavior, you know, good positive behavior programming for ourselves without worrying about the others, you know. It's about feeding our soul because when we feed our soul, we're feeding, you know, millions. You know, we're feeding everything. It will, the more we work on that, the more it expands out. So there is an opportunity coming in that maybe you didn't see it very clearly because the clouds of depression or negative perspective was there. So we have the ring in the book. So there is definitely some knowledge coming in for something very long-term coming in. It's small. It's going to start small. So easy baby steps. Okay, but you're definitely meant to go on that path. Spirit is definitely going to block the one you've been on and kind of maneuver you over where you need to be. That's where the coffin comes in here with the crossroads. It's the end of staying in your safe zone because what is meant for you is outside of that. is, okay? And Spirit's going to make that very clear what's been holding you back, okay, with the snake here, okay? And that's backed up here by the star in the book, which is information from up on high. Some of you may have been getting signs in the physical plane about it. Maybe you're running into reels or TikToks where they're talking about stuff that, you know, oh, I found out, you know, this is what I'm doing, working out of their anxieties and traumas and stuff like that. And that's been raising this. The head of the snake is up. The snake does not want to go. The snake does not want you to be free, because that's what we were taught way back in the day, okay? Sorry, I'm starting to stammer a little bit. We have the bear. This is a big, huge commitment coming in. Seeing whatever is keeping you in a safe comfort zone, okay? Spirit's about to bust her that hard, okay? And it's going to be okay. And I want to tell you, no pressure, because the energy that's coming in is going to be supporting Spirit, helping us move along, okay? Through this energy is very strong. I mean, it's in Sagittarius, which is like getting really wanting to explore. It's not about thinking about exploring, getting excited. It's about, I want to go explore that. I want to go check this out. Seeking opportunities. It's like an influence to seek opportunities, new ones outside the comfort zone. Seeking the knowledge, taking action steps, just doing the things that we've been kind of, you know, we kind of feel we've been doing, but we really haven't. We've been staying, we might reach outside our little cage, but then we zip our hand back in. Spirit's about to bust that wide open. But we're going to have that energy in. Freedom. You'll have freedom. And Spirit, that's why all this is coming. Now it's good. A personal issue reaches resolution. Spirit is coming in to help wrap this up. Okay, I just heard to see how amazing and beautiful you are. And you deserve the very fucking best, okay? We have the coffin to the ring and the star. No more. Spirit says, okay, we're starting a new phase here, okay? With the star in the ring, it's time to start on a new path going forward into the future, okay? Long term. Anything you need to say, Spirit? Nine of Pentacles. Okay, for some of you, maybe money. I feel like there's something coming in for you guys. We do have this. The bear also represents like a financial inheritance, gift. So it may not be big enough, but it's enough to light your world up and reignite your faith. It's enough to brighten you up. Okay, and it's such a blessing, isn't it? Okay. Okay, for some of you, Spirit just wants you to know this going forward, especially in social activities. Okay, we do have the Three of Swords here. It's not just about lovers. Okay, this is about betrayal. This is about backstabbing over and 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 over. Disappointment after disappointment, regret, resentment. Okay, all of this. Okay, this is a big one. This is what Spirit's clearing out, because that shouldn't stop you. This is why things aren't happening. Four of Wands in reverse. Because deep down, that still reigns. Deep down, there's expectation. Not expectation that this is the one. It's the expectation that most likely that's not the one. I'm going to get hurt again. But you're not going to know. Okay? This also has, I've been a part of groups before. I've joined all this. I've tried to make friends over here, and it's just disappointment is after disappointment. Okay? So this hasn't actually had a chance to flourish and grow and nurture. However, Spirit says when you step outside your comfort zone, there will be invitations coming in for you. Spirit strongly and very highly and lovingly encourages you, which they will, to get you out. The Wheel of Fortune is going to be in the upswing for you guys. Some of you see the little turtle doves up there. Is those peacocks? Supposed to be peacocks? Well, I'll call them turtle doves. Okay. Wheel of Fortune. In the upright, things are the cycle. Now you're going to be on the upswing. Okay? We need to be open. We just need to go into it without the negative, like, you know, you can fight it. You can fight it by being negative. I don't want to do this, so blah, blah, blah. No. Well, Spirit says it's putting you on notice. You are moving forward. And no, you can't see what's ahead. So why would you bring the past with you? But I've been disappointed in that area before. this isn't that time. But you're going. Spirit says you're moving. You're on the move. And to have faith, okay? They're going to be supporting you in ways they're not showing me, but the energy is extremely powerful. It's going to, like I said, it's going to reignite faith. Okay, with the star here. Bright. You will see them. You will be experiencing them. Oh, it's going to be good. Baby steps. They said there will be small steps taken, but they're going to be extremely powerful for you. As long as it's outside the comfort zone. Don't hold back. 33. That's a number for you guys. Inspiration, the joyful muse. Going with your passion. Do you have a passion for music? Did you used to play instruments? Break it out. When's the last time you picked that shit up? What about painting, drawing, writing, poetry? Maybe you're into video editing. When's the last time you did a reel that was creative? You know, or maybe pictures, photography, whatever that is. Doing psychic stuff. What is it? It's time. That energy is coming in. Spirit's very strongly going to be encouraging you guys to feed that. Okay? It is connected to your true soul purpose. Okay? Believe it or not. Benefactor, grace and generosity. What is I saying? Things are going to come around for you, especially financially. That's a big message across the board. And we have a number 3. So watch out for things in 3s and the number 3. That's going to be confirmations for you. But I do feel like there are big blessings coming in. You know, they may come in a little small, but they're definitely very impactful for you in a huge way. That's going to be part of it. I'm not saying money's going to be the answer to get you out of the depression, but it's definitely going to help. Definitely. Okay. Repairing the veil. Okay. We're being pushed out of that depression, that pressure. Eyes like deep as the Mariana Trench we've been in, right? Well, Spirit's been raising us up slowly, and on the way up, we'll be repairing and understanding forgiveness in a different and higher way, Spirit says. And being present. Look at, I can't make that up. There's a 6 of Swords. Drifter, experiencing life as it comes. We can't control everything. We damn well can't control, anything outside us. We can only control yes, no, left or right, our own decisions. And we can't have a fear of, unless our intuition, right? We want to honor that. But if our intuition isn't going off, we can't really get mad at, say no to things when Spirit's actually lining that up for you for a very good reason. Okay? They don't want you to miss out on things anymore, even if you can't see how things are going to end up. And it may not end up like you may have imagined. Okay? So give it a chance. Moon Maiden, new beginnings. I can't make that up. New beginnings all around for you guys in Team 2. One step at a time. Take breaths. Touch in with your spirit guides, guardian angels, or whoever, whatever you believe in. A spirit's about to shine down on you in ways that you just probably wouldn't have seen before, but now you're going to be seeing every day and onwards. The guidance is going to be there. Remember to write down your dreams. Spirit is asking. So on that note, guys, if I jive with your bride, please like, share, and subscribe. That is the biggest thank you I could get from you guys. Remember, join me on Instagram on Thursdays. I go live and do free card readings. You need to get over on IG. Down below in the description box below is where you'll find me on social media. You guys take care. Hello there, Team 3. All right, let's see what your theme is. Ooh, new moon in Pisces, meditate and contemplate. But I don't feel it's just that. I feel a very strong energy of psychic amplification, if you will. Your gifts, your intuition being very, very clear, sharp, sweet, to the point. A lot of signs, and it's almost like Spirit laying down some GPS markers for you this week. Let's take a look. Okay. All right. So we have a divine feminine with the key and the crossroads. Okay. So for those of you who have been kind of, how do I say it? There's 2 things they're showing me. Keeping your nose to the grindstone, just working your butts off going forward. There may be some areas where maybe you were trying to go a different path. It could be work, it could be love, it could be maybe just for yourself, trying new things. Maybe it hasn't been working or following through. The doorway is now open. The pathway that was blocked is now open for all of you, Team 3. Okay, smooth sailing ahead. And the key is awesome because the key in LENORMAND also stands for big fat yes. Yes, go, go, go. This energy that's here for us with this full moon in Sagittarius trining with Mars is all about getting us revved up to explore, to go after our passions, and totally the energy straight across the board this week is about the walls coming down for our comfort zone. So, and we're starting to see like, hey, I'm gonna da-da, and we're gonna have that courage, that strength, that kind of fearlessness, in a good way, supporting good stuff. It's now time to start fulfilling our soul contracts. We're finished with the karma stuff we came down here for. Now it's time to start really getting to work, but it's going to be in such an amazing and loving way. You're going to love it. You're going to love it because it's loving. Okay. We have divine feminine to the sun to the house. This is what I was talking about right here, you guys, about feeling that stronger, healthier, vibrant, not only outside physically, but we're talking about inside. You know, we've all been some seriously down, or like, oh God, the emotional stuff had us spinning like crazy. And now we're starting to get a little bit, things are leveling out now. Now we're starting to feel a little happier. We're starting to feel a little lighter. We're not feeling as grumpy and yuck, and the mind is a powerful thing, and that does affect our physical body also, like not sleeping well, not eating well, aches and pains, all that crap. And now we have this renewal coming in. You want to go with that. Spirit's encouraging you. Okay. And with this row here, especially with the house on the bottom and the sun, it talks about feeling safe and secure wherever you go. Being able to take that comfort, being your comfy self out there, just, I don't know, it's hard to explain. It's almost like any inhibitions, any fears, any anxiety, it's just kind of melting away when you go do something new, or maybe you don't talk to anybody when you're in line at the store, and somebody just kind of, some people like to talk, they'll turn around, make a comment about something, and you're like, and you turn away right away. So like, look, don't talk to me right now. And now there's an energy of you'll just engage. Little things like that can make big ripples, okay? And it feels good. It feels good. Maybe you like what somebody's wearing to the point where you're like, oh my God, I want to say something. But you don't, right? Because you just can't. You know what I mean? And all of a sudden you're like, you just happen to catch her eye and go, where did you get that? That's freaking, you look amazing. That's like such a good color, whatever, okay? All right, I'm chilling in this energy. It's so amazing for you guys this week. Oh my goodness, you deserve it. We have the sun, the star with Ganesha's mice. Ganesha's mice. This isn't about the anxiety. It's about all that crap going away, okay? This very strong energy of removing something. And you won't be seeing it. Just the way has been cleared. We have the crossroads with the mice. Any obstacles going forward have been removed, as was confirmed up here with the key. Your right path. It's going to be very obvious. Okay. So let me put it this way. The mice are taking whatever is blocking your path, moving it over to the path you've been on, because it's time to move over to the right one. We have the sun and the star together. It's extremely powerful, standing out, shining bright, so within, so without. We look our best when we're feeling good inside we're just happy, and we're not feeling resentment. We're just, you know what I mean? You just feel good. It's like, hey, how's it going? You feel like being nice to people. You know that feeling, and it makes you stand out big time. Because maybe you haven't been noticed. Maybe it seems like people aren't really seeing you. But then when we're in that downer mode, it's kind of our camouflage. We want to be seen, but we don't want to engage, That's about to flip for you guys this week. Okay, now, this row is really interesting. And remember, take resonates, pitch out the rest. House, whip, tower. Okay. This is a specific message for somebody out there. Get going on your house, whatever you want to get rid of. Sell it, do Facebook Marketplace, whatever it is, garage sale, whatever it is. start getting that stuff out so you can take whatever you make off of it, if you can, or donate it, whatever, and start making your home into the castle it's supposed to be. Okay, now it's time. It's time. There's something to be said about shifting that energy, especially if you've been just sitting there looking at stuff. You know, maybe it's some things that belong to someone who has passed. Or maybe the kids moved out and you haven't touched anything. The house is exactly the same. Maybe you moved a chair, maybe a couple of paintings, maybe you painted something, but have you moved anything? Are there things you look at going, you know, I should get rid of that. Oh, it's such a pain in the ass. This is the week to take that energy that gets you motivated to do it. You need to shift the energy in your home. I don't know who that's for, but it's going to make a major difference. You deserve to have the things you want to look at in your home, okay? It's time. You do deserve it. And when we come home to our house, like, you know, supporting that, it's a game changer. You sleep better too. You know, the food tastes better. Do you know what I mean? It's a whole big game changer. Okay, so we have the key with the star and the whip. Okay, so Spirit is actually going to be with the key and the star. The doors of destiny have opened. Okay, that pathway is opening. Spirit is definitely going to be on your butt, getting you over there. Okay, this has been across the board. We're not to go or stay tucked in. Spirit's literally going to be like whoosh, like with the towel, whoosh, you know, getting you moving, okay, on the right path. This is great. The crossroads with the mice and the tower, they're leading you to somewhere much better. Okay, the tower is like rising up, something higher, moving on up, basically. We have the house to the star, to the crossroads. It's about the signs you'll be seeing will make you feel more secure to move forward. You will see and feel this destiny when you start taking new steps, when you start taking those like adventurous steps, if you will, taking quote unquote risks that you wouldn't before because you tuck back in or work around. Here's the thing a lot of people have been doing. Oh, I've been doing stuff, I've been doing this now, but you're staying in your comfort zone. You're not fooling anybody but you. You know what I mean? You're not taking that brave leap. You're going, okay, I can do something new, but I have to do it like this and that. And the next thing you know, you're putting out the same energy. Do you see what I'm saying? You're still staying safe. Whatever reason that is for you, okay? It's time to break out of that. There's a freedom waiting for you. Mind, creativity, the passion, the enthusiasm, okay? Spirit is supporting this 100%, okay? So it's getting us out of our comfort zone. Spirit's literally guiding us to the destined place we're supposed to be. And it's nothing to be scared about, you know. This is also about divine feminine energy. We do have the moon in full. We have the star to the tower here. This is about being guided to your place. You deserve to be on high. You deserve to be uplifted. And I feel like the guidance that you'll be getting from Spirit over this week is going to be, you can't miss it. And it's going to blow your mind. Okay, we'll take a look. Oh, I see. Oh, what's this one? Oh, geez. Okay. Excuse me as I pick up the... Okay. Hold on. All right, we have the Two of Wands here. There's going to be multiple great opportunities that are coming to you, okay? Literally, all right? Spirit says you don't have to choose either one. You can check them both out. There's nothing wrong with dipping your toes in each pool to see which one's the right temperature. Okay, now Spirit says you got to make sure when you're checking the temperature, you want to make sure you're feeling your body, not your emotions, okay? Because the fear might come up and make you go, or maybe you already write it off as soon as you read it. Oh, no, I don't want to do that. Well, you should check it out. Spirit says you guys are going to get more than one opportunity. Anything you've been putting off, anything that you've been, keeping yourself held back from, Spirit's bringing in this week. I don't know if it's coming all at once, but it's definitely on the way. Okay, but there's enthusiasm. There's the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, time to up your game. Like I was talking about down here with houses, making the changes. Get rid of those things you've been wanting to get rid of. It's not going to be as bad. It's not that big of a pain in the butt if just knowing that it's actually leaving. And you can get some help. I just need help getting the couch outside. They'll come get it. Okay, you know, you need somebody for like 10 minutes, 20 minutes, whatever, just to move that couch out for you. Okay, and it's done. Done. Okay, it's worth it. This is about getting moving, starting to up your game. You know, how's your bedroom? I understand some people are sharing it with their partners, but how do you feel when you look at it? What about your space? Do you have space in your home? When's the last time you did something with that space? We change, we evolve. It's time to just take that creativity. You want to do something, do it. Spirit's definitely strong. Like, I want to say strong arming that enthusiasm and that determination to shift things. But the passion and, I can't even describe it. Ace of Wands. So for those of you who haven't been feeling passionate about anything, it's like, I just don't care. Trust me. Woman, menopause over here. I know this very well. That whole, I don't care. I just can't. I just don't have the energy to care. Guess what? The match is lit for you guys this week. This full moon is definitely bringing up just so many things. Is there anything we can peek? Creativity. I feel like, yeah, okay. They're like, well, it's time to make changes. Tens are all about endings leading to new beginnings. So basically where you've been, that's done. Now it's time to move up. We're upgrading here, guys. Mind, body, and soul. Okay. I do feel a lot to do with the house environment. I don't know if you work from home or you're home a lot. But start there. Spirit says that's going to be your key to opening up. Ooh. Yep. There you go, victory. Those are going to be big wins for by the end of the week. For those of you who actually need to get rid of stuff and start, taking that money to put new stuff that you really want in the house, it's going to be victory. In fact, I think you're going to find you're going to make more money than you think. Yes, I also feel anything blocking a better job opportunity, it's coming in now. Now the way's opened up, okay? Nine of Pentacles. Feeling more secure. If it feels good, I'm doing that. Yes. And then we have the Empress. A very solid energy. As long as you are taking care of yourself, prioritizing your needs, okay? Health, sleep, eat, water, whatever you need. You need to be giving that to yourself before you give to others. That's so important for you to start recovering and filling your cup. Now, you've given enough away. You've even given enough away by thinking about shit from the past. The people that have hurt you or the people traumatized you and all that. That's, we need to be given to ourselves now. Okay? And you're going to get so much support this week. Oh my God, Team 3. All right, let's get some oracle on this. And guys, don't forget to follow me on Instagram. I go live to do free card readings on Thursdays. All the information you know down below in the description box below. First breath, the beginner's mind, that's what you're walking into. Everything's going to look new and like, wow. Go with the curiosity. Go with that passion. Go with the, I want to check it out. The adventurous spirit. Spirit says that one thing that's going to do, it's going to unearth or unmask some things about what you really love. Where's your passion at? Maybe it's not where you thought it was. Maybe you've been chasing after the things or sticking with the things that used to bring you joy, but they don't now. Spirit's about to show you some new stuff that's really going to light you on fire. Yep. Movement toward adventure. I can't make this up. Spirit of the river, a lot of water energy. We did get Pisces here. If you're a Piscean, you need to honor your spiritual side too. Spirit saying, talk to us. We are here. Make sure you're connecting in. Pay attention to your dreams and all the signs and going with the flow. Spirit will give you an answer, especially if you go, do I wait or do I do this now? Spirit will answer very clearly. The guidance is going to be so super clear. Skywriting. It's going to be as clear as skywriting with the fates. You are meant to move forward. Look at that beautiful moon supporting you. Okay? The moon ain't going to fall. It's got that big old cloud there. It's just floating on the cloud. You guys are going to have an amazing week. Remember to be open. And some of you might be surprised at the people you will be meeting. Also, like-minded, gathering around the power of community. This could be new groups you may find on Facebook, or, you know, people you meet commenting on a reel over on Instagram, or wherever it is for you. Or even just, if, say, you find a class you really like, you'd be surprised the people that are going to drive with your vibe and really light you up and go, you know what, where have these people been? They've been coming out of where you're at right now. So on that note, guys, go forth and be happy.